the top, it's time for the video to drop. And today, the revolution is televised as we're gonna see how many championships can Ricky Starks win in the WWE. Yo, it's Dalton from the future here to interrupt Dalton from the past. I recorded this video the day that Ricky Starks got announced to be a free agent. That is why he is on the Raw brand. I did not expect Mans to show up in NXT that fast. That is insane, but it's absolute sick, dog. I can't wait to see Ricky Starks in NXT. But for this sim, he is on Monday Night Raw. Now let's get back to the sim. Ricky Starks is now a free agent in the wrestling world, and in my universe, he is joining the Raw brand. That means he's going after the World Tag Titles, the Intercontinental Championship, and the World Heavyweight Championship. How many of these titles can he win in one calendar year? Let's find out. It's the night after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and Bron Breakker, the Intercontinental Champion, tried walking out of his non-title match to an uproar from the crowd, clearly trying to preserve his strength when his championship's on the line. Ricky Starks made the champion go through with his obligated match against Dragon Lee after intercepting him at the ramp and bringing him back into the ring. So the absolute stroke daddy, Ricky Starks, is on Monday Night Raw, and he's gunning after Bron Breakker. The following week, it's Eric versus Bron Breakker with Ricky Starks in Eric's corner. What's gonna happen? Ricky Starks made a timely save for Eric by drawing the referee's attention to a rope break. Bron Breakker looked agitated after the near fall, confidence and focus shaken with his rival's presence at ringside, putting a wrench into his game plan. So Ricky Starks is yet to have a match, but he is in Bron Breakker's head. The following week, Ricky Starks is making his in-ring debut in the WWE against JD McBighead with a big win for Ricky Starks. However, Bron Breakker rampaged through the ring, taking out both Ricky Starks and JD McDonough after their match. The rivals' wild ferocity saw both superstars as targets in a reckless attack intended to take out his rival, Ricky Starks. On the next episode of Monday Night Raw, Ricky Starks and Bron Breakker do battle again, with Ricky Starks picking up the win. Animosity between Bron Breakker and Ricky Starks has been at an all-time high as they approach their title match. So much so that the two superstars started throwing punches before the match could even start. How far will they go with the championship on the line? We're on the go-home show to WrestleMania, and Ricky Starks is battling Bron Breakker, with Ricky picking up a win. It is Ricky Starks' WrestleMania debut, and he is facing Bron Breakker in a Hell in a Cell for the Intercontinental Championship, with Bron Breakker defeating Ricky Starks. You hate to see it, but a Hell in a Cell match? That's huge. We've made it all the way to June week 3, and Ricky Starks and Bronson Reed are teaming up in Ricky Starks' return against the New Day with a big win for Bronson Reed and Ricky Starks. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde appeared on stage to mock their rivals, Bronson Reed and Ricky Starks, after the match. Both sides want to get any advantage they can before their tag team championship match, whether it's physical or mental. So Ricky Starks got apparently injured by Bron Breakker, makes his return in a tag team with Bronson Reed. They knock off the New Day, and now they got a tag team title shot against the World Tag Champs, the LWO. This is nuts. On the go-home show of Money in the Bank, Bronson Reed and Ricky Starks are battling Penta and Paul Ellering for whatever reason, with Bronson Reed and Ricky Starks picking up the win. It's time for Money in the Bank, and Bronson Reed and Ricky Starks do indeed get a World Tag Team title shot, which they lose to Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. You hate to see it, but this feud only just started. Will it continue after Money in the Bank is the question. Cruz del Toro going one-on-one with Bronson Reed. Clearly that feud is not over, as Bronson Reed picks up a win. Bronson Reed took the win against his opponent, aggravating Cruz del Toro to the point of attacking him from behind during his celebration. The winner easily saw the attack and instead sent his attacker to the outside with a counterattack, adding more embarrassment to his loss. On the next episode of Raw, we're getting Ricky Starks versus Cruz del Toro in the main event. with Ricky Starks putting out a win over Cruz del Toro. Bronson Reed demonstrated the depth of his cruelty with a vicious attack, attempting to shorten Cruz del Toro's career. A rival this dangerous will need a tremendous perseverance to triumph over while injured. Looks like Cruz is injured before SummerSlam. And in the main event of SummerSlam, the World Tag Team titles are on the line as Bronson Reed and Ricky Starks are battling Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, with Joaquin and Cruz picking up the win. Ricky Starks just can't get the job done when a title is on the line. It hates to be seen. The night after SummerSlam, in the main event, it is Bronson Reed versus Ricky Starks, with Ricky Starks picking up a win. Ricky Starks persevered to win his match despite a ruthless attack by Bronson Reed. Ricky Starks looked hurt as he left the ring after the match. There's no telling how far Bronson Reed would have taken the assault if he had won instead. So it looks like these two are no longer teaming. At Bash in Berlin, Ricky Starks has his second Hell in a Cell match in 1 calendar year as he's battling Bronson Reed. But this time, Ricky Starks gets the job done and picks up the win. The next night on Raw, Ricky Starks appeared on the stage after the champion Dominic Mysterio's match to make a statement to Dirty Dominic Mysterio that his Intercontinental title reign is coming to an end. So Dirty Dom is the current Intercontinental champion, and Ricky Starks is gunning for that title yet again. In the main event of Bad Blood, Ricky Starks is battling Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship in a last man standing match, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio pulls out the win. Ricky just can't get the job done in title matches. The next time Ricky Starks is booked is December week 1 in a WWE World title match against Jey Uso. Yeet. What the hell happened for Ricky to get a title match? I've been simming week after week. He didn't deserve this. And as you can see, it's not customized. I didn't do this. But nevertheless, Ricky Starks has won the World Heavyweight Championship on Monday Night Raw. Dreams do come true. Stories are finished. I don't know what happened, but Ricky Starks did not get booked again until February week 1. This is the go-home show to the Royal Rumble, and the World Heavyweight title is on the line in an insane triple threat match as Ricky Starks battles John Cena and CM Punk for his world title. And somehow Ricky Starks gets the job done and pins CM Punk. Ricky Starks was not booked on the Royal Rumble, but the good brother, the Big LG, has won the Royal Rumble. We have made it a full calendar year with Ricky Starks, but because he is the World Heavyweight Champion, I am very curious to see what happens with him, so we're going to extend this sim to WrestleMania. The next time Ricky Starks is booked is at Elimination Chamber, and he has to defend his World Heavyweight Championship inside of the chamber against Damian Priest, John Cena, CM Punk, Gunther, and Seth freaking Rollins. And Ricky Starks somehow wins the Elimination Chamber match. Dog, he's going crazy. I wish they would book this man on the weekly shows, but he's showing up in these big matches. And at Ricky Starks' second WrestleMania of his career, he's in his third Hell in a Cell match. 2 Hell in a Cells back-to-back at the WrestleMania pay-per-view, mind you, as he battles Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Damian Priest has done it, defeating Ricky Starks. All right, y'all, I went a little further than a year just to get to WrestleMania, but Ricky Starks won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He held it for 112 days. He could not win the Intercontinental title. He could not win the World Tag titles after having numerous chances for both of those, but at least he won the big one. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this one, and as always and forever, take it easy though, y'all. Peace.